Hello, my lords and ladies. I hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I'm just running a little bit late. I'm just also getting everything sorted out. Um, how's everyone doing this Saturday night? Now, as everyone knows, I didn't stream last night because I went out with my family. We had a really good night, to be honest with you. We first went for a meal out, and then after the meal, we went to see a Beatles tribute act, and it was really good. They played all the classic Beatles music from like the 60s all the way through to I don't know when the Beatles separated and whatever. Although they played most of all their greatest hits, and it was just really good. And then to finish off the night, we all ended up going to do some karaoke, and that was just really good. It was just a really fun night all around. Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing: it was freezing though last night. It was cold. It was very cold last night. But but basically the night was so good that we've all basically now told each other that it's one of them nights that you have that you're going to be talking about it over and over again for months. You're going to be telling stories about it. So let's see. Let me just see if the stream's working, and then we'll get this thing started. Oh hey, Beza, is that? Do you know what? I've never asked. Do you prefer Beza or Icky? I've never asked you. Which do you prefer? Because I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Beza. Okay. Okay. I'll try and remember that. I'm not the best at remembering names, although I'll try and remember that you like to be called Beza. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. If you're just joining, I was just telling everyone about the night out I had last night. It was really good. Let me give you a shout out quickly, and then we'll get the first game going. There you go, Beza. There's your shout out. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in my uh, solo streams or not. The whole basic idea is that I'm not good at phasmophobia in general, and I'm not good at it, especially when I'm playing on my own. Now this is just a little thing I do every now and then where I play on my own, and I get twice as scared because I've got no one to help me or no one to revive me or whatever. So right, so what do I actually need? Um, I think I've got everything. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I think that's everything now enough. Um, okay, let's put one sanity medication in. I'll buy more in the next game. Um, let's put one motion sensor in. Let's do assault. I'll have to buy another one. After this, let's do a crucifix. Yeah, actually, oddly enough, I was looking on, I think it was YouTube earlier today, and I can't remember the name of the studio who makes this game, although they've released a roadmap of 2026, and apparently they're going to be releasing the 1.1 update at some point this year, which means the game will be out of game preview. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. To be fair, I'm not the best at gaming anyway. I think honestly that's what draws people. I think that will get.
Check the equipment and get set
Hang
up
on
before
there. You have to
investigating.
check the audio. I think the game audio is a bit
Reports of a
low.
cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
There we go. There we go. Now that ought to be okay. Yeah, I'm not good at gaming either. Better, to be fair. I'm always either forgetting things or I'm always getting things wrong. I'm gonna wait a fuse. Oh no, the fuse is in the flipping basement. The fuse is in the cellar again, isn't it? Stupid. Why's it got to be in the cellar? Why can't it just be in the garage? Why's it got to be in the cellar? Right. The makers of this game, they released their 2026 roadmap today, or they've been talking about it, and apparently there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming out this year. They're going to do a, I think it's called Release 1.1 on Horror 2 1.2 or something like that. That's going to be releasing, and then they're going to be releasing a new reworked map for Tanglewood Drive and Willow Street, I think. So it should be really, really good. You know what? I'll get the thermometer. Give me a second. So there we go. We've got the EMF, the big boy torch, and we've got the thermometer. So there we go. Right, and the fuse box is in the cellar, which I am not happy about. I am not happy about one bit, but we'll give it a go. But yeah, they basically said about the new maps a little bit. They've talked about a new event a little bit. They've basically talked a little bit about everything, although they have told us all that we can't reveal too much, and I'm excited. Okay, I'm trying not to talk because we are on professional. Oh, why did I open so slow? Okay. You know what the really unfortunate thing is? That when Tanglewood gets remade later this year, or at some point this year, apparently they're going to be taking away this island thing in the rework. Which would be sad. Ooh. Okay, we've got a bone. Take you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep calm, and I'm trying not to talk too much because I know that's what triggers the ghost. What? I'll turn the fuse off. The stupid bloody ghost. Oh! Stupid ghost. squeaking. I heard something squeak. It was not me. Okay. You know what? Let me go outside. If it's messing with the electrics, we might have figured this out even before I got any evidence. Let me have a look. Pardon me. On me. Okay. No, but it's that ghost that normally messes with the electrics. Yeah, how's your weekend going, Fraser? Is everything okay? Are you having a nice weekend? Right. And by the way, I appreciate you coming in to watch my stream. You know, this might not always be the most entertaining, although I do try my best. No, it's not the lower temper. I'm looking for the ghost that normally messes around with electronics. I think it's a mare. Could be a mare. But there's a ghost that messes around with electronics. No. No. Not a flame. No, not a phantom. No, not a poltergeist. Ooh. Did I just hear something? But no, I'm outside. You can't be making scary noises outside. Are we on the welcome doormat? You can't be making noises. I haven't got any evidence. The only evidence I've got is that it turned off the fuse box in the cellar, and normally a ghost, and the only one ghost that can interact with electrical items or electrical stuff, and it's a Haiju. Although I did get EMF level 2, so what I might do is I'll put down Raiju in case I die, and then I'll try and get the other bits of evidence. So I'll try and get the ghost orbs and the dots. Give me a sec. So I'll put down that. It'll let me. Oh yeah. Oh, stupid me! I haven't played this in a while. You didn't go into ghosts to select. You had to go into evidence. See, I haven't played this game in a while, chat. So I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. Okay, so the next bit of evidence for that is, it would help. Right, so what other evidence do they need? EMF 5. Okay, so I need to take I need to take... Oh, no, no. Oh, crap. Do not throw it. I need the EMF. Give it back to me. Alright. I'll put you down for now. So I'll take you. And I'll take... Oh, crap. I can't take... Crap. Crap. Do you know what? I know where I'm going. I'll leave the torch in here for now. See, I've got all the lights on. Nothing can happen. Oh God, shit. Oh shit. Right, we put the camera down. So if I see it on dots or catch orbs on the camera, how do I stand up? There we go. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm going to be very rusty at the controls. Right. Yeah, that's a terrible thing, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything here. Have I got a oh crap, no, I haven't got a tripod. I know, Rick, I know. I think I'm a little bit hungover from last night. Not that I was drinking much, but I think I'm a little bit hungover, like, because it was just a very exciting night last night. So I think I don't think my brain's completely turned off party mode yet. I mean, I've got EMF level. I mean, I could go back in there with EMF, see if I can get 5. No, I might do that. And I can get the camera back. I mean, not the camera. I can get the torch back as well. Right. So where's it? I'm gonna be. Oh shit! I've left the EMF down there, haven't I? Well, I don't really technically hung over it. I think I think I'm just a little bit tired. I think what happened was I think we didn't get to bed till quite late last night. It was still fun though. It's not so much hungover. It's more to show that when you haven't been like karaokeing or when you haven't been to see loud music in a while, it kind of like, you know, you can't just recover as quickly as what you could when you were a younger man. And plus as well, the karaoke place we went to, the karaoke actual machine, the the actual bass of the, you know, the actual as you're doing karaoke and the bass is there, the bass was a little bit too loud or turned up a little bit too high. Literally, it was that bad that literally, when you go into the gents' toilets, it was literally, you could literally hear it from the gents, and you could literally feel the vibrations of the bass coming into the gents. It was that loud. But it was still a really entertaining night. And the Beatles tribute act we went to see was really good. Now I don't know. Now I've only heard like a few of their songs. So I've not heard like loads of them. Although what ones did they play? They played "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine." They played. I'm trying to think of the other ones they played. God. Trying to think. Let's see. Yellow Submarine. Oh God, my mind's gone blank. Oh, they played. What's that song called? It's got that lyric in it. God. It goes like part of it goes talking about my generation or something like that. I can't remember the full song, but they played that song as well. They just basically played loads of different music from the Beatles and stuff like that, and it was good because they actually had proper guitars playing them and stuff. It was good, and the karaoke was good as well. It would help if I turn my torch off. Too busy talking. Hang on a minute, before I do anything else, let me check my My stamina's not really drained either. Have I put this on? Oh. So the stamina's not the stamina. I've been playing Helldivers 2 too much. It's not the stamina, it's the sanity. My sanity's not drained. It's still high, which is good. I think that basement might be where the ghost is. So let me go and put a crucifix in there, and then I'll take the voice recorder as well. Yeah, Rick, how are you? I popped into Helldivers earlier on. I popped in to grind some super credits. Because, like, is it this week coming? We've got a new major patch coming into the game, and apparently we've got, like, we've got a new, like, war bond, and we've got a new, like, we've got, like, a big update happening as well. Oh, well, didn't want to throw it. Are you here? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you young? Are you old? Do you like the Beatles? Do you like Paul McCartney? Do you like Ringo Starr? Do you like the song "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine"? I don't think the ghost is wanting to talk to me. Hold on a minute. I'll leave that there. Oh! It turned off the lights again. See, it's definitely a flippin' Raiju. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know you're a Raiju. Stop turning the lights off on me. Please. How do I get up? Oh crap. Oh. Give me a sec. Turn that off so I don't get a glare. Right. Now this should be better. Now if there's a ghost in there or orbs, I will catch it on the camera. But yeah, what's everyone's weekends been like? Like, what's everyone been up to? What did everyone do last night and what's everyone up to tonight? I don't know. This ghost, I'm 95% sure this is a Raiju. Do you know why? Because it keeps interacting with all the lights and turning the fuse off. And there's only one ghost that interacts with electrical items, and that's a Raiju. Now, I could very easily, in fact, I'm very tempted to go with my guess of a Raiju. And see, my sanity is only gone to about halfway. So do you know what? I might trust my gut, and I'm gonna stick with Raiju, and we're gonna close the van now. And if I'm right, and I've guessed this ghost based on its interactions with the fuse box and the lights, then I'm going to be really, really amazed. And if I'm not right, then everyone in chat, you can basically tell me that I'm stupid. Well, obviously don't tell me I'm stupid for real, but I'll probably feel stupid if it's not a Raiju. Eugenonio!
I've got some jobs ready for you.
No. I was in an Orneo. How? Hang on a minute, I need to check. I need to consult the evidence. Hang on a minute. I'm confused by that. Hang on a minute, so what evidence? I've done it again. Now. It still shows some dying victims and secret events. The ghost has been known to fear any form of fire. But no, I didn't have any fire on me. Oh, that's good, Bezza. You've been to see a... Oh, you've been to see a panto. Very nice. I know, Rick, I know, but the thing was, it wasn't acting like a... Oh, no, it wasn't acting like one. Then why did you keep turning the lights on and turning the fuse off? It doesn't do that normally. The only evidence I had, Fiona, was EMF. It went up to level 3, and then I kind of fooled myself into thinking it was a Raiju, because you kept turning the electricals off and turning them on, and I thought like, oh, it must be a Raiju. And then when it didn't come up on the dots or camera, then I kind of, just took a stab at it. But I don't know. Anyway, win or lose, that's our first game. That's a little preview of what I think what's going to happen tonight. Right. So let's go into Neil's diner next. Yeah, just making sure it is unprofessional. Let's go into the shop. Hi, Fiona. I know, Bezza. I know. It's not intentionally putting myself down. It's just basically like, oh no, I'm it's not a proper put me down. It's like, oh God, you know. But you know what? I honestly appreciate you telling me to not put myself down, even though I don't do it normally. Right. Let's just say going forward, I need to get more evidence just to be sure. I can't be just going off instincts alone. Right. So we're in the shop. Oh no! Oh shit! I didn't know that was a. I didn't. Wait a minute. I wanna. Right. So what have I run out on? Let's see. Let's get more salt. I've got the money for it. Let's get some more salt. I know. Because you guys have always told me, Rick, any hunt, you always go for the EMF or the temperatures, and you always take a crucifix in as well. See. So they're okay. Hang on a minute. Have I not been using the level 3? Damn. Oh, I forgot. Shit. Right. Let's buy more medication because I feel like that's not good. Right. Igniters I don't really use. Headgear. I don't know. Maybe I might buy a few headgears. Yeah. So. Right. So let's do... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, crap. So all the basic stuff is in. Okay. So let's do one crucifix. Do you know what? I might put one headgear in to test it out because I've heard my friend Adam always praising the headgear. GoPro attachments because then you don't need a torch or a camera if you've got one of them. So let's do salt. Let's do a tripod. Let's do 2 sanity medication. Let's do 1 of them. Yeah. I'm gonna what's the GoPro? Let's put in a GoPro. And let's go and get some food, everybody. Let's go into Neil's diner.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Yeah, let me know, everybody, if the stream
Must have summoned the ghost with
volume is too low or too high, or if I can be heard. I'm just going to try messing around with it, actually. I think it's too loud in my ears. There we go. There we go. Now hopefully I should sound better. Let me know if I sound good. Let me know if the game sounds good. Let me know if the game's too low or too loud, or if I'm too loud. I can never tell on stream, because to me it sounds okay, but then when I upload the VODs to YouTube, they don't sound very good. Right. So where's the fuse? Okay, the fuse is literally in that hallway. So really you can go in through the front and walk straight through, or you can go in through the side and do the same thing. Okay, so let's take a torch. Yeah, then. And take the thermometer. Let's start out with the basics first. And let's do, you know what, let's do a GoPro. Oh. Oh. Well, I don't need this torch then. Let's take a crucifix. I don't know how to work the GoPro properly. Am I very quiet? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Right. Try that. Try that. If I'm still. Right. How does that sound, everybody? Is the game Can you hear the game, or is the game too quiet now? I mean, I can hear the rain noises very loudly, or quite loud. Just let me know if I sound okay. Let me know if the game still sounds okay, or if I sound too loud, or the game's too low. And then, yeah, it was just that. It was just that. Fraser was saying just that I sounded a bit quiet, which is telling me that my volume's not high enough. Well, I should be alright now. I don't know why. Oh, this is, okay, it's open. Okay. This is great, this not needing a torch. What? No. What? No. You stupid. You idiot. No, I got it wrong. Is it in here? Oh wait, it's in here. Thank God. Let's turn some lights on. What's music on?
In my wildest dreams I'm chasing what's not there.
There you go. It's good music. Oh, anyway. I'm trying to open you, stupid thing. Yeah, gotta open these in case Ghost tries to get me. No, Beza, no, you did not upset me. It's better, I know, if I'm too low, if I'm too quiet, or if I'm too loud. I prefer people to tell me instead of just keeping things as they are. Because to me, if I don't know, if I never know I'm too loud, or if I'm yelling, or if the game's too low, then I'll only know when I upload the VODs, you see, and then I'll upload them and I'll think, God, I was too quiet, or God, I was too loud, or I was talking over the game too much. Okay, it might be in the kitchen. The crucifix down. First we're going to turn some lights on. There we go. Turn some lights on. Oh no. Oh shit. Wait, I've got a crucifix, Ghost. I put a crucifix down, you can't hunt me. Turning my lights off, please. No. Oh, fuck! How? Why did it get me? I didn't do shit. How did it get me? Jack, can you explain that? I didn't do anything. I had the lights on and everything, and it didn't do shit. That's another question. I had a crucifix in the room. Why didn't the crucifix protect me? I'm gonna clip that. Why didn't the crucifix protect me? Yeah. Oh. Well, a day. A day. I did not expect a day. Oh. Well, how many games is that now that I've the first game I didn't die, although I guessed the wrong ghost, and then the second game I didn't do anything. I just put a crucifix down and the ghost still got me. Oh, well, that was a quick game. Okay, everybody, now's the part of the show where I'm going to do my first chat choice of the evening. It's where you guys get to pick the next map I do. Now, I'll say now, as per usual, all the large maps are off the table. Because if I do a large map alone, I'll be stuck on there for hours. And I'm sure no one wants to see me walking around a map for literally an hour, maybe an hour and a half, completely lost. And I'm saying to you and myself, I don't know where I'm going. It might be funny to a lot of you, although it won't be funny to all of you, I don't think. Right. So that means the high school, the prison, and Sunny Meadows are off the table. Unless my friend Goomer pops in, because he likes me being on Sunny Meadows. Because he thinks it's funny that I'm walking around the hospital lost for over half an hour. And plus the hospital is not my favourite map, it's too scary. Well, it's not too scary, it's just scary. So that means the map choices are for chat's choice will be Tanglewood Drive, which is getting a remake or revamp later this year, which will be good. You've got Edgefield Road, which is another small map. You've got Ridgeview Court. You've got Neil's Diner, or Nellie's Diner, I should say. Is that Neil or Nellie? I don't know really. Like, Do you say that is Neil or Nelly? Let me actually have a look. Did I say Neil or Nelly? Oh, Neil. Okay, okay. I've had a look at it properly. It does say Neil. I was getting confused for a minute. I thought it said Nelly's Diner. Right. We've got Neil's Diner. We've got the new and improved Grafton Farmhouse, which I like to compare the colour to the Cowardly Dog, because it reminds me of that cartoon. We've got Willow Street, which is also getting a remake this year. The whole map, that map is also getting redone or reworked, which ought to be exciting. We have Point Hope, which is one of my favourites. We have Bleasdale Farmhouse. We have Maple Lodge Camp. We have Camp Woodwind. And just in case my friend Gooma is here or he comes in, we have Sunny Meadows and Sunny Meadows Restricted. So, there's your choice, everybody. If everybody's got a preference of what they want to vote on, let me know. And I will play whatever map you want, except the large maps. Unless you want me to run round and not know where I'm going. I'll give everyone a little bit of time to decide what they want to vote on. Yeah, and as the title says, can I conquer my fears? Can I face my fears? No. No, I think we've established no. I haven't faced my fears. If anything, my fears have been made worse. Especially that last game. I do not know what happened in that last game, honestly. I'm confused as the next person. How did that ghost kill me when I had a crucifix in the room? Unless someone's going to tell me that the crucifix doesn't stop all ghost huntings. They just stop if it's a demon. Okay, does anyone have a preference? Because if not, I will just pick a random map. You know what? We might do random, just to make it interesting. I swear to God though, if it gets a big map, I swear to God if I get a big map, then you guys are going to be in for a treat. But it's true what they say, if you play scary games enough, you do desensitize yourself a little bit. Yeah, apparently this coming week, I've already said, haven't I, about the Helldivers new update. We're going to be getting a new war bond, apparently, and it's meant to be like a heavy armor war bomb, where we'll get heavy armor type. We even get a sledgehammer as a weapon as well. We get a rocket powered sledgehammer. And if any of you have seen the Fallout TV show, they've got a rocket powered sledgehammer in that, and I think that's where the developers have probably been watching the show and saw that sledgehammer and thought, oh, we could put that into Helldivers too. I'll tell you one thing, if I can this week coming, I'm going to stream the new update, and I can't wait to use that sledgehammer. I can't wait to start smashing things and smashing enemies. The first thing I'm going to unlock or buy is that hammer, and then I'm going to be smashing everything and everyone in the game. And then also, we've also recently had an update to Grounded 2, a big update. And I'd love me and my friends to stream that this week if they're free. I'd love us to... Oh yeah, 100%, Bezel, 100%. And you know what, Bezel, you just reminded me, before I do anything else, I'm going to plug my socials as well. I've got to remember to keep doing this. I've got to get in the habit of plugging my socials. So there you go, everybody. You've got my YouTube channel, which is my streaming odds channel, which I put all my shorts and my stream VODs on that channel. So if you miss any of my streams, all the unedited streams are on that channel. You have my Twitter, which I post my schedules, any schedule updates, any changes to the schedules, or any updates about my real life in general that need to be, well, if they need to be told, then you'll find them there. And also I post them on my Blue Sky as well. So, and I've been asked, like, would you ever make a Discord, or will you get a community Discord? Possibly later this year. I may, you know, like, I've been getting asked that a lot, and I have been thinking about it. I've even been offered to get, people have been offering to help me make one and stuff like that, and I've just basically politely said, for now, I can't really put my mind to sort and stuff like that out. Maybe later this year, when I've got a bit more free time and when things have calmed down a bit, I'll definitely do one. Oh, Blue Sky is actually an application that was made by a few of the developers of Twitter, but I think it was made by the co-maker of Twitter, and he left Twitter, or he was let go of Twitter, and he's made Blue Sky, which is basically like an app like Twitter. People compare it to the old Twitter. They compare it to the Twitter before Elon Musk acquired it, and before it was changed from Twitter to X, which I'm not going to go on a rant about the name change. I prefer Twitter. I don't know why it was called X. To me, X resembles more of an adult kind of site than a social media site. Although I'm not going to go into the details, I'm not going to go into a rant. You know, if I'm ever on a podcast, or if I ever make a podcast, then I'll talk about stuff like that. Maybe I can go on my little tangents then, but not right now. Right. I honestly like the GoPro headgear. I honestly do. I might wear that again, actually. Right. I didn't even get to use the tripod or anything. I didn't even get to use half the stuff in the van. I just got bloody got taken straight away. Right. let's put more stuff in the van. Yeah, one medication will be enough, won't it? Let's take these off for a minute. Let's see. Anything I've missed? I hope people don't mind me doing a bit more talking than just jumping into the game. I hope people don't mind it if I take a slightly slower pace and talk a little bit more. Right, so let's do a random map area. I hope to God this isn't a big map. Which, oh no.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Did I jinx that? Did I jinx that?
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Thank you, Bezza. I appreciate that. Yeah. Do you know what? There's a few things I want to do this year, streaming wise. I want to do more collabs with people. I want to do off stream collabs. I even want to get like 2 moderators as well at some point this year, because my community's now growing. It's grew a little bit more. Even though the sentry bot is good, and even though the night bot's good, there's still 1 or 2 things that the mod kind of programs can't always do. And I'd like, for now, I want to get at least 2 moderators. When I've got a minute, I'm going to write out like a little criteria thing, like a little check list of what I'm looking for in a mod, and I'm going to post it up. And then if people are interested, or if they think, right, I tick most of what he wants, then they can message me and we can talk about it, and I can basically interview people. But yeah, I've got a few ideas. I definitely want to get 2 moderators at some point this year. I definitely this year want to do my own Discord. I'm not sure when. It might be in a month. It might be in a few weeks. It might be in a few months. I don't know yet. I'll have to think. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things come swirling around in my head. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, and also, how do you turn this on? Right, Adam, Rick, if you're in the chat, you two use the GoPros a lot more. How do you turn the level 2 one on? What do you press to turn it on? Oh. Because I've gone on a random map, and now, hang on a minute, where the bloody hell is that? Right. So, okay, don't panic. So I walk in to the school. There's the entrance hallway. I go right to the stairs, and then the fuse is on that staircase. It's up. Pressure. No worries, okay. I'm not going to pressure people to be a moderator, okay? I'm not going to pressure anyone to do anything. You just coming in and watching and supporting me is more than what I could ask for, Bezza. I really appreciate it. To be honest with you, Bezza, I've only recently been thinking about getting some moderators because my community grew as much as what it has. I mean, to be fair, I know I say this a lot, although I did not think I'd even get to 100 people. I think when I started just over a year ago, just about a year ago, I didn't even think I'd get to 100 followers. I didn't even think I'd get to 30. I didn't think I'd have people watching me. Yeah, although basically to have just over 300, and they come to watch me, and they come to have a good time with me, and they come to talk with me, and they come to have a, and they come to laugh. If they've had a bad day, they come to watch me, and then 10 minutes in my streams either cheer them up or they make them laugh, or basically if they're if they're happy anyway, I can make them feel happier by making them laugh. It's just great. Yeah, basically it's a ghost hunting game, basically, and a lot of people don't think it's scary because a lot of people have commented that if you play this enough, it desensitizes you to the jump scares. Although, basically, because I'm the type of person that I get scared easily, and because I jump scare easily, I've always done it, even with being a kid. Anything with jump scares in it, I just jump like so easily. And because, and well, and because, well, it just scares me more than what it should do. But yeah, right. So we have the GoPro, which I don't know how to turn on and off. God, Adam, Rick, if you two are there listening or watching, if you can just put in the chat how I turn the GoPro on and off, because I'm going to be walking around blind if I don't. Right, right. So this high school map, this is classed as a medium map. Everybody, this high school. I'm not joking. I'll show you how big this school is. Look on the map, so I'm not exaggerating. Look, there's the ground floor. Yeah. Is there any more? No. Then this is the top floor. So basically it's this big. It's 2 floors. I'm gonna die. I swear to God, I'm either gonna die by the ghost or I'm gonna get lost. Oh, I did it. I did it. I turned the GoPro torch on. Oh, shit. It's not a good torch, is it? This is a crap torch. I mean, look how crap the light is on this. Right, we're going into the high school, everybody. James Brownstone. Brownstone, okay. James Brownstone Secondary School. Okay. How about... See? How the bloody hell am I meant to see? It's okay. It's alright. stairs are here. Where's the fuse? Hello, fuse? Oh. No, no. Oh shit. Oh shit. 5.0. 4.6. 4.6. 2.8. Oh shit. Temperature's dropping like shit. I mean, dropping really quickly. Okay. Oh, I honestly that's it. That's interesting, honestly. Yeah. To be fair, yeah, I've always jumped easily at things, even from being young. Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people like me playing games like that. Ooh, that was a big puff of smoke. Well, that was a big cold breath. Come on. Can you stop breathing on me? Where's the fuse? Oh shit. This stupid torch. Where's the fuse? There's a wet floor sign, but where's the fuse? Oh shit. I thought that was the fuse box. See, this is what I didn't want to happen. I think I'm lost. Oh shit. Now where the bloody hell am I? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep, chat. I think I'm lost. Yeah, I am definitely lost. Where's the fuse? I went up the stairs. It literally said on the plans the fuse box was on the stairs. Go back to the stairs. See, they're not fuse boxes. They're flipping things. He's in here. Crap, it's not in there either. Shit. I can't see a thing. I think I've even lost where the stairs are. Where the flipping hell is the stairs? Oh, here are the stairs. Where's this fuse? See, it literally said on the plans, come to this staircase that I've come to. And then it said literally the stair, not the stairs. The fuse would literally be oh, it's under the stairs. Oh, why am I? God, I would have been running around for over half an hour trying to find that. God. It wasn't very clear. It looked like it was actually on the stairs itself. So you telling me we've only got one fucking light in the whole thing? That's not very, that's not very, that's not very, a single light in the hallway. That's not very safe, is it? Do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, yeah. If it's a game that I've never played, although if it's something I wanted to play, or if it's a game that sounds interesting, then yeah. I mean, I mean, currently I'm doing a playthrough of Dishonored 2, and then after that, I'm gonna start doing Twitch exclusive playthroughs occasionally, where they don't get uploaded to YouTube, because a lot of them have, let's say, they have adult kind of themes. You know, like I want to start playing like murder mystery games and stuff. And with them murder mysteries, they have like nudity and stuff, or a game I play have like over the top kind of violence, so it might have a few, let's say, nu- nudity or something. And I know for some reason YouTube doesn't like certain things, and it's like, you know, I think if there's games I want to play or want to try out, I think it's safer to keep them on Twitch. But yeah, definitely one game I want to play is that when it comes out in May, I want to play that oh, what, what's it called? I think it's Lego Batman. Um, is it Lego? Is it Lego Batman's Legacy or Batman's Legacy or something? That looks really good because it's based on all the Batman films, and it's made in the style of Batman Arkham Knight. And apparently, like, it's like open world and RPG elements and stuff, and it looks really good. And also, there's another game coming out in May about a young. It's the new James Bond game, and it's meant to be him as a young man. And that one's another one I want to play as well. And I've also got Assassin's Creed Unity that I want to make a Twitch exclusive playthrough. And I've also got Assassin's Creed Syndicate as well. And I've recently also bought Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, which is a murder mystery game, which honestly I would love to stream that on Twitch. And I could even ask you all, like, I can't do the Twitch integration things, I'm a console streamer, although I can ask my Twitch chat to help me with the mysteries, though. I can still do Twitch chat interaction though, can't I? Yeah, you see, this is why I didn't want a really big map. See, you can't even ask me to go back to the car. Sorry, not the car. You can't even say go back to the van. I wouldn't even know how to get back to the van. Oh. Let's see if I put the light on. why the hell have they only got a single either light, or why have they got only little lights? Why am I even complaining? Oh, I don't know. Actually, oddly enough, I have Fallout 4 on my Xbox because it's included with Game Pass, which means I can play it for nothing. And I've also got Fable, the Anniversary Edition on Game Pass as well, so I could play either of them in the future. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe at some point, maybe I might do like another poll. Maybe I might put like Fallout in the poll, and maybe I might put, I might do another poll in the future because I can't talk. I want to do a poll after I've finished Dishonored 2. I want to do a poll to find out what my next streamed kind of game will be. I don't want one that's going to take me, too long. I don't want one that's going to take me like a year to do. I mean, to be fair, I was streaming Batman Arkham Knight, and I think I remember I got up to part 7, and I was doing part 8 and 9, or part 10 or whatever, and then I think Rocksteady decided to block the ending part of the game. And then when I googled it, apparently Rocksteady, they've stopped. When Batman Arkham Knight first came out, they wanted to stop people spoiling the game. And what they did is they put this feature in that if you streamed the game to YouTube or Twitch, then they'd actually pause the stream at the ending parts, or they'd actually stop the stream altogether, or they'd keep the stream going and they'd just blare out the whole game. And I'll tell you one thing, on that night, I literally tried to stream it for 20 minutes and it wasn't working. And I had to change to Phasmophobia, and I was so angry. It's like, I think that streams on YouTube, like, where literally I'm like complaining for half an hour saying like, I'm so angry, like, we all wanted to see me play more Batman Arkham Knight, and I was enjoying it, you all enjoying it, and then stupid Rocksteady have gone and blocked half the game just because 10 years ago they didn't want people to spoil the game. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, do you know what? I post the polls on Twitter and Blue Sky anyway. Although, do you know what? When I've done the poll, I can post it to you privately, and then what I do is and then you can do a vote privately if you want, or you can tell me, right, I want, I'd like to vote on this or whatever, and then whatever one wins, it'll be the next game I play after Dishonored, or it'll be the game after. I don't know, but yeah, I've got ideas. See, this is what I didn't want to happen, everybody. How long have I been on this? About half an hour. See, This is why I didn't want to do a big map. I am absolutely stuck. And I haven't got a proper torch. I don't know where I'm going. Shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I had this problem, I think, one other time as well, where I think one person picked a really big map, and I think it might have been this one, and I was literally walking around for literally nearly an hour, or I was walking around for just under half an hour, going like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing. Now where the bloody hell have I gone? See, this is why I don't do large maps. Oh. Anyway. How the hell am I gonna find this fucking ghost? How am I gonna find this ghost if I can't even find where I am? You know what? Yeah, if I was gonna do a long playthrough, like if I was gonna do a game that I didn't mind how long it took, and stuff like that, I definitely put Fallout or The Witcher 3 into my into a poll or something like that, and then whichever one where I might make that a Twitch exclusive. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Batman Lego game when that comes out, and I'm looking forward to the new James Bond as well when that comes out, and also that other game. Oh, what's it called? Clockwork Revolution looks really good as well. Oh god, like I shouldn't have been talking while I was stretching. That didn't sound. That sounded a little bit. That sounded a little bit exaggerated, didn't it? God, this is what I'm gonna get lost. I just ramble on. Okay. Right. If I can make it back to the front door, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I might just have to guess and just end this map. Oh god, yeah, I think I'm stuck. Is this the door? Oh no. Crap. This is how it goes. See? Oh shit. It's the smoke. Yeah. This is the ghost. I think. I don't know where I am. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm so naive. If I go along the walls, if I can find a switch, turn on a light, if there is a light, you know, I don't think there is. I mean, there's one there, but I think it's broken. I don't know. I hope people are having fun watching me. I really do. Come on. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Oh, there's a light switch. That didn't turn on this one, did it? I don't. God. I think I'm stuck. No problem, Bezza. No problem. I'm always happy for people to suggest things or for people to ask questions. You know, I don't mind. You know, like I'm always happy for people to offer me advice or questions or to offer any kind of little improvements or anything they want to see. I don't mind. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, I think I'm stuck. I may just have to quit. Come on, ghost. I can't keep walking around here all night. Yeah, I am completely lost. Ah, I see the van. Oh, okay, Basil, that's no problem. I'll try and get out if I can. I'll try and get out of this map if I can. Yeah, I honestly don't play this map when I'm on my own, because that's what a lot of people who play this regularly, or even streamers who play this, have told me. You never go on a big map alone, especially when you're streaming, because it's too big and you won't know what to do and you won't know where to go. And because I've got this stupid GoPro thing, I'm basically having to hug the wall here. Okay, if I hug the wall, I'll be fine. Okay, if I hug the wall. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Oh god. Yeah, I've only played. This is only game number 3, and I'm stuck. Not because I don't know where the ghost is, but because I don't know where I am. Oh god. Yeah, this is the last time. I think I'll save the random kind of maps for like at the end of the stream. I'm not gonna do this at the beginning of the stream again, or close to the start, because I've probably been here for over half an hour, I reckon. And the ghost doesn't seem to know where I am. I don't know where the ghost is. Do you know what? Give me a second, everybody. I might have to quit. I have no idea where. I'm gonna quit. I wonder if I quit, is it gonna take me out the game completely, or is it gonna take me out just the map?
Welcome back. I've prepared some
There
jobs
we
for
go.
you.
There we go. It just took me back to the single player menu. So, do you know what, everyone? I'm so sorry about that. I just couldn't find my way out, and I wasn't gonna wait any longer. I wasn't gonna waste another half an hour. Okay. So far, we've done Tanglewood Drive, we've done Neil's Diner, and we've just tried Brownstone High School. Yeah, it's honestly okay. Better if you need to go because you're not feeling well or you're in pain or something like that, then I completely understand. As I've always said, your health's more important. Health is more important. If you need to go, I completely understand. Right, I'll do all the smaller maps now. We'll do Bleasdale House. No, do you know what? We'll do Grafton Farmhouse because that was the one that I honestly think Grafton, the new one, is a lot scarier. I think it's the scariest map besides the hospital map. And I really like what they've done with Grafton, I really do. Let me just let's put some basics, so they're all in, so don't worry about them. I'm not using the GoPro thing again, that was terrible. I'm not using that GoPro camera again, that was terrible. Oh, okay, Bezer, that's no problem. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you feel better. Have a good sleep if you're going to be going to sleep, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Good night. Right, give me a sec. said, let's put some more things in the van. Let's do that. I'm not going to do the GoPro thing again, 'cause that was not good to use. I'm not going to get that, I'm sorry. Get some salt. Let's get a tripod as well. There we go. Let's go to Grafton Farmhouse.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Let's go and play Grafton. Now, let's see where the fuse is. It's not downstairs, so it must be upstairs now. So it's literally upstairs to the right. Okay. Thank God I haven't got the GoPro on me. I'm going to stick to the torch. See, that's a lot better. Get the thermometer and let's get the EMF. Oh, I've got a cup of tea here, so let me have a drink of tea. There we go. My mouth took it a little bit dry, but there we go. That's a nice cup of tea. I've got a nice cup of Earl Grey. Yeah, apparently, like I think a few weeks back, it was the last. It was the last. It was the darkest day of the year, or the darkest day in winter, or something, which means that now gradually it's going to be getting lighter and lighter in the evening. You know, it's going to gradually go dark a lot later in the evening instead of it going dark about 5, 6 o'clock. It'll be going dark at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock now. Right, so isn't this good? To me, this looks like. Did anyone ever grow up in the 90s or the early 2000s where they had the courage to the cowardly dogs? So, to me, this reminds me of his house. To me, this looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog's house out the cartoon. Although it might just be me though. Ooh, we have chickens. You know what? It's a shame you couldn't. It's a shame I can't steal a chicken. It's a shame you couldn't take a chicken out the coop and put it in the van. Okay. I want to see the chickens. You see them? Oh. Oh, damn it. I wanted to see the chickens. Oh. I hope like when they add new maps in the future, I'm hoping if they have, or yeah, if they have like animals or something on their own, that they are proper animals. It it would be nice to see like proper chickens or maybe a cow or something or or I don't know, like a donkey or something. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's turn some things on. Shall we? Oh. Don't be here already. It's dangerous when you think about it. Why have they got like power still in a house like this? Oh, mannequins. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Creepy little things, aren't they? Give me a sec. Okay, we'll go into the kitchen. The light. Is there a light? Oh! Oh, you stupid bleeding thing! Made me knock my phone. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Anyway, where's the switch for in here then? Yeah, it's got no switch. Got no flipping switch. How'd you turn this bloody light on then? Oh, God. When you think about it, I wouldn't. These people were looking like they were either just moving in or they were moving out. Interesting. Very interesting. Level 1. And -1. Okay, so we've got freezing temperatures. Right, so we've got freezing temperatures. Let's take the book in, let's take the radio in, and let's see if we can get this game done. Oh, you know what the creepy thing is? It's the fact that, I look at this, we've got this cornfield. Now, this is what I don't understand. Yeah, these are all corn field vegetables, aren't they? Now, if Grafton House is so run down, then why have they still got corn on the cob? Plants being grown. And why does Grafton look like that the people were either just moving in or they were just moving out? Now, how long ago had they left the house like this? Now, had they basically moved in and then basically like they didn't get a chance to unpack everything and they just ran and escaped? Or basically were they packing up to move somewhere else and then they just left most of their stuff here and just vanished? We'll never know. Are you here? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you young? Are you old? Do you like Fallout? Do you like The Witcher TV show? I don't think they like The Witcher. Oh shit. some more medication. Give me a sec. Oh shit. God, I'm trying to be brave, everyone. I'm trying to be brave, chat. I'm trying to be brave, but I don't think it's working. Yeah, I need medication. Let's get some sanity medication. There we go. Let's take the crucifix in, just to be safe. I don't think it'll do anything. You didn't do anything earlier on. Oh! Okay. Okay. It didn't like the book. It closed the book. And it stepped in the salt. Okay. Hi, Guru, how are you, mate? Let me give you a shout out. I hope you're doing good. You've missed quite a few entertaining games. In the first game, I guessed the ghost completely wrong, with no evidence, or very limited evidence. Then in the next game, I had the crucifix in the ghost room, and the ghost still got me. Then in the previous game, I ended up on a large map because I did a random map, and I got stuck for literally half an hour just walking around in circles, and I had to quit the game in the end. Oh, that's good. That's good. You don't mind me asking, like, what kind of TV has she got? Has she got one of them smart TVs or an Amazon TV or something? An Element TV? Oh, I've never heard of Element. I've only ever heard of like Samsung, um, Sony, Toshiba, um, and then a few of the other brands. I've never heard of Element. Are they any good? Oh, that's good. That's good. 270 for £270 for a 65-inch TV isn't bad. That's a really good price. Normally, them kind of TVs they go like more into like the 500s, don't they? You know, they go really expensive. That's good. That's good. It's got a nice picture as well. Yeah, if you missed out earlier, I was telling people about my night out last night. Cause me and my family we went for a meal, and then we went to a Beatles tribute act, and they were really good. Um, I, and basically, if you know any of the Beatles kind of music, or if you listen to it, they basically sung quite a lot of their music, you know, like um, they. I'm trying to think. Like definitely I know one they sung was Yellow Submarine, and then everyone was getting into it. You know, we were getting all into it, and then that was a really good night. And then to finish it off, we all went to karaoke. Me and me and my family. And then it was it was a good evening. Although in the karaoke, I think the person who manages like the karaoke machine, I think the bass might have been a bit too high or a bit too intense because it was proper. You could feel it in the floor, and then even when you went in like the men's and the gents toilets, you could literally fe- feel the bass uh, in the ceiling. It was that powerful. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, Guma. And my mum and my other family members are very much into the Beatles. You know, like when when literally when, when some of the songs were cut, I knew like a handful of them. Although when they were coming on, my mum and my other family members were all like clapping and they were all cheering and they were even getting up dancing at the front and stuff. It was dead good. Um, yeah, and then after that, I was also telling people as well, like I wanna get two moderators for my Twitch streams. Yeah, I was saying to people, I think my community's it's gotten to a point now where I think I need human mods, not just the moderator kind of bots. I think I need two human mods to take care of things because even though the um, uh, even, like even though the sentry bot and the night bot are good for loads of different things, there's been times like where they've missed out on certain things or they might miss out on something. Are you talking about the Arctic monkeys bacon? Yeah, they were good. But yeah, and then I've also said as well, because I got asked, would I ever make a Discord? I said maybe in the future, like maybe when everything's calmed down a bit. Okay, I've got a lot of plans streaming wise. Maybe when things have calmed down a little bit, and maybe as it gets more into the spring or the summer, maybe I will make it a Discord. You know, not a personal one. I'm talking about like a community one, or if I've, you know, you know, because I've had quite a few people, not just viewers, I've had a few streaming friends ask about me making one as well. And also, I also want to start doing Twitch exclusive playthroughs as well. Give me a sec. I just walked. I've walked right through it. How the hell have I just walked all the way through where I need to be? Yeah, I know. And you know what? And you know what? Like I've spoke to some people in the past who have basically done like near enough everything within like a month or two of starting streaming. and like, and I'm like, you know, and then, and like, and they've literally set up everything like straight away, and I'm like, and honestly, I don't know how they do it, honestly, because with me, it's only just been over a year that I'm streaming, and I'm only just thinking about, okay, maybe I'll get some moderators now, maybe I'll do a Discord later in the year if I feel like it, and also that I want to start doing more. I want to start doing Twitch exclusive playthroughs, which means I won't be putting them on YouTube. Oh yeah, bacon. I mean, not bacon, Goomer. Sorry, sorry, Goomer. Oh god. You can tell my brain is still not recovered from last night. You can tell my brain, as I said earlier, I think my brain's in party mode still. It's not it's not switched yet to streaming mode. I can't believe, Goomer, I've just called you by my friend Bacon's name, Bacon. I'm sorry about that, Goomer. Oh god. Trust me to get your name mixed up with someone else. But yeah, Goomer, you're right. And you know what? I've been doing this a year, Goomer, and not once have I said to myself, or I haven't even said to my mum that I'm getting tired of streaming. I haven't said that once. I love it just as much now as what I did when I debuted. And as I said back then, and I'm going to say it again, when I get people coming to me either in my chat or even DMing me privately, or even people who I know just randomly saying to me, do you know what, funny lad, your streaming helps. I've had a really bad day, or 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 basically the stuff happening in real life that I'm not really dealing with, or that's stressing me out, or that I'm a bit emotional right now, and your streams help me a lot. Your streams help me smile. They help me to get over what I'm going through, and they take my mind off things, and that's what I like to hear. That's the kind of stuff that keeps me streaming. I've got a nice cup of Earl Grey. I'm just drinking a bit more of it. Honestly, Guma, I say this to everyone as well. I wish I'd started streaming a lot sooner. I wish I'd started streaming, I wish if I'd known about streaming and how easy it was during the lockdown, like in 2021 or 2020, I would have started even back then. It was just that I think I kept delaying it, because, not just because of phasmophobia, not being on console. I think I was delaying it as well because I think I didn't believe in myself, and I was looking at all these big VTubers and these UK VTubers and these American VTubers and looking at them and thinking, do you know what? How can I be like a console streamer, or how can I be a faceless streamer if all these VTubers are so confident and they can do all these crazy things, and they just talk about random stuff, and people absolutely idolize them, and then it was just when I kept on saying, oh, I want to stream, and then it was just something that my friends just randomly said to me one day, well, why don't you just do it? Or the worst that can happen is you try it and it doesn't work out, or you try it and no one watches. And you know what? I started telling people, that I'm going to be a debut streamer and whatever, and everyone was so welcoming. All the VTuber community, everyone was welcoming there. Everyone started to follow me even before I debuted, and by the time I debuted, I had quite a few people in my community already, and I hadn't even debuted. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of Emmy, don't me, you, and her need to do a collab or something? I think we do, don't we? Although, although I'm not 100% on what she wants to play. Because 1 minute she's saying, I think she said one game, and then I think she's said like, oh, I think she's hinted that she wants us to play Party Animals or something as well. Because I remember saying about, oh, she used to play Helldive, and I said, oh, well, why don't we play some Helldive? And she's like, nah, I'm not, I don't want to play that. I think it gets on her nerves or something. Makes you, well, what about Party Animals and stuff? And as I've said to you before, Goom, I'm up for most games. If I've got a game, and I don't mind if I stream it or if it's an off-stream collab. I don't mind. Oh yeah, burn the crucifix. That means it was trying to hump me. No, Goomer, no, I would not believe that. Honestly, I wouldn't have even thought of that, honestly, mate. Honestly, because when you stream, either on your own or basically when we do collabs or when you're collabing with, well, do you know what as well? Another streamer who I know I'd love to collab with them at some point, I think I'd be doing, is Meep. I'd love to collab with Meep at some point because I watched her play with you, Ray, and I don't know who else. I think it was Cassius as well. I think you all played that. Oh, what was it? That Gone Fishing horror game. And I'll tell you one thing, that looked so fun, and you all just got on well together. And I'm like, do you know what? There's so many people who I'd love to collab with. I've got a few dream collabs as well. But the thing is, I think I'm too hesitant to ask because I see a lot of them having like 1,000 followers or 2,000 or however much, or even 800, you know. Yeah, I believe she is. I was in one of, I think I was, I, I think I missed their last stream, although I think I remember telling us a few weeks before, I think Meat was going on holiday or going on a break or something, spend time with family or something. I hope everything's okay. Um, but you know what, like, I also want to start doing Twitch exclusive playthroughs of games because there's a few games I want to play. Like I want to play Murder Mystery, I want to play Assassin's Creed Unity, I want to play maybe um, let's say I want to play games that I've got adult kind of themes to them. Like, and there's some games that have nudity in them, unavoidable nudity, and there's some games that have extreme kind of violence or historical violence, and I want to play more adult kind of games. And I know I can't put them on YouTube because YouTube has this weird thing where if you have nudity in a game, it doesn't really like it. But whereas Twitch is more laid back to that stuff. If you put a warning in your stream, I hate the way I'm stretching, and as I'm stretching, it's like my voice is being captured, and it makes it sound a bit unusual, let's say. Oh my god, flip the camera. Hey, ghost. I've found no evidence, by the way. You leave my camera alone. I put that camera there for a reason. You know what? Get ready, everybody. I'm going to walk in and it's going to grab me straight away. Or something will happen. Oh. Aha! I did not get killed, ghost, by you. I don't know what kind of ghost it was, though. I think it might be a demon. You know what? To be fair with you, Goomer, I don't think I monetize any of my stuff on there. It's more of a stream archive. I don't monetize my stuff on there. I just put it there as an archive kind of thing. I think, and also I think you've got to get a certain amount of subscribers, and you've got to do certain criteria to get even the option to monetize things. And also, I wouldn't want to post a game on there if it's got nudity anyway, in case I get a strike or something like that. Because you know, I don't want to put the channel in danger, kind of thing. I mean, apparently YouTube doesn't even allow swearing anymore. I think it does a little bit. There used to be a rule where if you didn't swear in, I think, the first 30 seconds of a video, I think then you could swear throughout the whole thing if you wanted to, provided it wasn't excessive. Although now, I think the 30-second rule's come back. Although I think it doesn't like continuous swearing, which is unfortunate because some of my streams I'm swearing every third or fourth kind of sentence. Am I? Especially if I'm scared. And to be honest with you, I just wouldn't want to take the chance. Right. So, see. There's definitely that hallway is definitely where the ghost is. Yeah. Yeah, and also as well, I think the rule, or I think a new rule, is in the thumbnail. You can't have a thumbnail with like a violence or something in it, or something like that, because if you do, I think it gets flagged by YouTube, and then I think you can get a strike due to that as well, or it can be removed. So that means you've got to be careful when you make the thumbnails as well. Okay, object phone. I don't know what this ghost could be. I haven't got any bloody incense. You know what? I'll take a motion sensor in there as well. Watch me put this bloody motion sensor down. And then it'll grab me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, originally it was like the 30-second rule. Originally, you couldn't have swearing or violence in the first 30 seconds, and then I think it changed from like 30 seconds to like 2 minutes or something. I think if you've got violence in the first 2 minutes or swearing in the first 2 minutes, I think that makes your video uh, uh, adult, or it basically doesn't let you monetize it at all. If it's yeah, I think I think as long as you have things in place on YouTube that you can limit how much, you can limit your um you can just limit your chances of getting a strike. So basically, don't have any copyrighted music on, or turn the music off. If you do get a copyright claim, turn the music off or remove it, and put the also have the name of the game you're playing in the title. Also, don't have any violent thumbnails, and also have maybe a disclaimer in the description as well, like no no uh, no um, no infringement intended, or just a verbal like thing that just tells someone like, I'm not infringing on anything, or I'm not meaning to, you know or basically have like maybe like have like maybe like an adult warning in the have an adult warning in the have an adult warning in the description, maybe like, oh, your videos for adults only. And then obviously, as you've just commented, Goomer, if you do get a strike, a proper strike, you can email YouTube then and basically say, look, can you explain why I've got the strike? And then, obviously you can work with them to get it removed if it's something minor. Aha! Could this be a poltergeist? Yeah. Yeah, I know. And basically Twitch is the same kind of thing, isn't it? You've got to have labels, like if your game's got extreme kind of violence, or swearing, or nudity, you've got to have the right labels. You've got to have, you know, even if you have like just two labels, you've got to have labels just in case. And you've got to have that warning that it's for mature audiences only. And you've also got to, you've also just got to have things in place as well. And also, this is another reason why I want some Twitch moderators as well. That if, God forbid, if anyone does report my channel or report me for whatever reason, at least with moderators, at least if I tell them, at least they could argue my case and help me with it. Yeah. Do you know what? If YouTube is going to copy anything from Twitch, I think the labeling system ought to be copied as well. I think if you could label your content based on if it's child friendly or if it's got violence or sex in it, I think that means you wouldn't get as many copyright strikes or strikes on YouTube channels because then if you do, you could email, like you said, YouTube and be like, hang on a minute, I've labelled my videos as adult only, or I've labelled them to have maybe violence or sex in them. Do you know as well, if you upload the video to YouTube, Goomer, I'll tell you this because it's happened to me. There's a feature on YouTube Studios where you can actually remove the song from the VOD. Because I've had 2 copyright claims on YouTube. Not strikes, claims. Now, I had one based on a clip of Party Animals, because the developer of Party Animals, he did, because streamers were getting strikes on Twitch, they were getting strikes on YouTube for no reason, and everyone was saying, well, why am I getting a strike for Party Animals when there's no violence? You know, it's cartoon kind of violence, but there's no, you know, there's nothing adult related about it. You know, how come I'm getting strikes or copyright claims? Turns out the developer of Party Animals, the music he used for the game is copyrighted, and all the music is basically, there's no words to it. It's just like that. I'm trying. It's like that. It's just that and all that kind of music. It's not even proper music, and it was copyright claimed because it was copyrighted by someone. And the thing is, he didn't tell anyone. Oh, I know, Gooma. I know. It's very rare. It's very rare that you'll get music that the good thing is, a lot of game studios, they let their music be used on YouTube and on Twitch. And a lot of games now, they have streamer mode in the options, don't they? Which either removes the music completely, or it basically turns it into copyright usable stuff. I was just as surprised with Party Animals as everyone else, and what I had to do was I had to turn the music completely off, because I said to my friends, I said, if I ever do clips of this again or stream it in the future with other streamers or do community events or something, I can't have the music on. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, and then obviously the other strike I got, copyright claim, sorry, not strike, the other the other claim I got was for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because the first time I streamed that, I left the music on, because I thought it was just instrumental music. Turns out there was a big chunk of that game on my stream that had copyrighted Star Wars music on it. And what I had to do next time was I had to cut the music out of the first bit, so then the next time I streamed it, I had to turn the music off completely, and then touch wood, I've not had a copyright issue since. And I think even if I get, I'm thinking I want to, maybe later in the year, I want to get WWE 2K26, and I'd love to stream that. Now the only issue I've seen with that is that you have to turn off the music, so that means the entrance themes you can't have playing, unfortunately. But I would love to stream that because I'm a big WWE kind of fan. and I love their games. And the last one I bought myself was, I think, 2K23. Have a look. I think it might be a poltergeist. Oh yeah, Gooma. You know what? I can only imagine. I can imagine, mate. I can imagine like you having a job, a proper job again. Must feel so weird because for, for months, mate. I remember you streaming literally non-stop. I remember that 24-hour subathon you did, and I was like, I remember being in your stream most days, or even to like, into like the evenings. Even when I wasn't streaming, I'd be in your streams either throughout the day, and then I'd come back later on in the evening, my time, stay on like till 1 o'clock, half one, my time in the morning with you. And I remember even saying to you, mate, take care of yourself, because because you're, it was crazy. And to literally now hear you, well, yeah, you know, it's gonna take you a while to get used to having a 9 to 5 kind of job again, because you'll be in that streaming mode, I think, for a while. I mean, that's what happened with me. I was in streaming mode for a long time, and then when I went out last night, I was in streaming mode for like most of the night, and it was only late on in the night that I switched from streaming to party mode. Now the only problem is now I'm still in party mode. In a way, I'm trying to switch my brain to streaming mode again. Oh yeah, Guma, with them 3 days off, you'll be able to stream like 2 days a week. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, you know, I mean, okay. You know, I think to be honest with you, I think even Ray, has gone down from like, I think Ray used to be streaming like, what was it, like 3 days a week. I think he's gone down to two. At the end of the day, Goomer, like, if you want to stream 2 days a week, you can do it. If you want to do 3 days a week, you can do it. You do as much as what you think you're able to. Yeah, do you know what, Rick? I'm actually thinking it's a poltergeist, honestly, because it's been. Oh, gee, okay, I need more medication. Oh, shit, I've got none. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know what? You probably have to do what I do, Goomer. Like any big changes like that, I think you'd have to do an announcement. You know, if you're gonna have to alter the way you stream or alter the days when you stream. Yeah, I always make sure if I'm gonna be changing a day or changing a time or making a permanent change or alteration, I'm making an announcement. I think it's a poltergeist. Oh, you stupid bitch. Oh, God. Shit. Goomer, look, you know what? At the end of the day, I understand because of the issues with the time zones and everything. Like, you know, because I've got friends like in different countries. You know, I've got you, I've got I mean, I mean, Ray and Rosie are both UK based, which isn't that bad. Sweet and Sakura are UK based. You know, the problem is, I know how you feel. I can't always be there for every single person, even though I try to be. And the thing, I know how you feel. Like, I know, like, when I've not been well, and literally I've seen like Ray streaming, or I've seen you streaming, or I've had to say to Ray, oh, I can't mod for you, or I've had to say to you, I can't mod for you. You know, like, oh, you had to. Didn't even guess that. I understand how you feel, but you know what, mate? As long as you support people as best you can, as long as you're there as best you can be, we will understand. You know, at the end of the day, just knowing that you want to support me, Ray, Emmy, and all the other streaming friends you have means a lot to me. I think what I might do as well is, I think you know when, like, whenever me, you and Emmy do a collab, do you think it'd be alright if I sent her a friend request? Because I don't want to just do it, like, I don't want to do it like later this week. Like, I don't want to do it too soon, because I'm the type of person that I don't just like to friend request people. I want to see if they're alright with it. That's alright, Gurman. That's alright. In fact, you know what? Do you know what? Oddly enough, I think it's took me like nearly it took me like 3 or 4 months to even ask you to put you as a favourite on my collab Twitch thing. But it was only because, as I said to you just then, I like to ask people if I can do things rather than just do it. Like, even with collabs, I like to ask people if I'm okay to collab with them. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Maybe what I might do tomorrow then is maybe if I talk with Emmy or something in the Discord, like, maybe I might just politely ask her if I'm alright to friend request her. Yeah, I'm not gonna just randomly do it. Yeah, I'm a random guy. Although I'm not that random. It was a hand to. How the bloody hell was that hand? No, that that was not a hand to. That looked like a poltergeist. It was throwing stuff at me. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, to be fair with you, Guma, that's the one thing I'm trying to get used to. You know, because yeah, a lot of people even said to me, look, funny that the worst thing they can say is no, or the worst thing they can say is no, thank you, I'm not interested. Right. Well, you know what? That's what I'll do tomorrow then. You know, if she's around, I'll ask her, and if she says yeah, sure, go for it, then that's all right. Right, Boomer, because you're here, is there any maps you want to pick? Yeah, I had a chat's choice earlier on and I ended up picking a random map and I got stuck on the high school. Me too, Goomer, me too. The really sad thing is I used to be too open with people and to be honest with you, I won't go into detail, although let's just say I've had to learn to not be as open, if that makes any sense. But you know what though, that hasn't stopped me saying to everyone, look, if you want to vent, if you need to talk, my DMs are always open. That's the one part of me that'll never change. Okay, I did try the diner earlier on, Goomer, although you'll see it in the stream earlier on, if you watch the VOD. Oh, it just reminds me, I've got to post my I have to get in the habit of posting my socials regularly. There you go. You'll see in the VOD, if you're on my YouTube channel, Goomer, you'll see in the VOD that I tried the diner earlier on and I got killed in the kitchen even though I had the cross in there, so I don't know what kind of ghost that was. Stupid thing. When I put a cross down, ghost, you don't just kick it away like it's nothing and then strangle me. You know what, Goomer? When you said get some burgers at the diner, that sounded like something that Ray would say, or it reminded me of her, to be honest with you, because she'd say something like that. She'd be like, oh, let's get some burgers at the diner, or go and get some burgers at the diner. Oh, did you, Goomer? What kind of game was it? Hang on a minute, how many games have you bought so far? Okay, I'm sure last time you said to me you bought 2. Pokemon A to Z or Z to A. What kind of Pokemon game's that? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's put this in the van. Oh, okay. The newest one. Okay, that's nice. You know what? One game I'd love to play in the future, but I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. Is I want to play that what is it? That Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, either 1 or 2. I think I'd rather play 1 first, then get 2 in the future. Because having the whole, oh, you make your own character, and then you get to basically go into the show, and you can basically fight all the, you can basically fight all the villains out of the show. Now, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, even from when I was a kid. I used to watch Dragon Ball in the late 90s after school on Toonami, I think it was. Which, oddly enough, yeah, it was Toonami, wasn't it? Because that showed all the Japanese anime cartoons. That showed like Sailor Moon. Yeah, I remember it had like Dragon Ball GT. It had Z on it. It had Pokemon. It had Digimon. It had Monster Hunter. Sorry, Monster Rangers. Yeah, it had Monster Ranger on it. That was a good show. It had Digimon. It had Gigantor, the animated robot show. you know what? It does have a disk drive, Goomer, and oddly enough, them games always go on offer. I think I once even saw them go as low as like £3 for the two of them. Or no, I'm wrong. I think it was eight. I think it was like a tenner for maybe the two of them, and it was like £3 or £4 for one of them on the Xbox store, which honestly enough, I would 100% if they came on sale again in the near future, I would buy either one of them or both of them if they were cheap enough. Because I would love to play like a game like that. Especially because it's an anime that I grew up watching. I even watched GT as well. And you know what? I actually think GT was just as good, if not slightly better than Super. Because to me, if you're going to list all the animes in order, it should be Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and then Dragon Ball GT. Oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Goom, I've only got Essential. I haven't got Standard, I've only got Essential. Because unfortunately, Standard, I think Standard per month's gone up in price now. It's not like a tenner a month anymore. It's gone up to like 20 quid or 30 quid a month now, hasn't it? Standard. I'd rather just buy the game properly. I think that's what a lot of people are also complaining about as well. Is that because of Game Pass, a lot of people aren't buying games anymore. Unfortunately. Give me a sec. I'm doing more talking than doing this. Here, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's do. See, at some point I need to do either a podcast or I need to just do a just talking stream, or I need to do, if anyone's going to do a podcast in the future, I need to volunteer to be on it. Yeah, I could just talk for hours about anything. Yeah, that's okay, Goom, that's okay. Like, I don't mind spending money on a game if it's on offer or if it's being reduced cheap enough, then I will buy it. I'm not in the habit of buying games too much when they're new, or I pick and choose what games to buy new. Unfortunately, games just get more expensive, unfortunately, now. Yeah, give me a sec, motion sensor. I'll take 2 medication this time because I made that mistake last time. Yeah, so here we go, we'll go on Neil's Diner.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Yeah, I think I think with number 2, I think if the special edition went on offer, where basically it included all the DLC, and it was like a tenner or 8 quid or something. If it was really, really cheap, and I knew, like, if I said to myself, right, I'm going to be able to get like 100 hours out of this playthrough, or right, when I stream, I'm going to get like 30 or 40 hours out of this game, then I would pay. Although I'd start off with 1 anyway, and then do 2 after that. I wouldn't do 2 first. I think I'd do 1 first to get used to the game and to understand the story. Sec. Let's get this. Let's get you. Turn you on. Well, yeah, Goomer. Do you still play Helldivers 2, Goomer? Because if you do, it's got another update coming out this Tuesday, I believe. And they've got a new war bond coming out that's got a big hammer. And they've got, like, it's going to be a big patch. And apparently we're going to be going to the robots' home planet. Yeah. I think honestly if they made like a Xenoverse 3 in the future, or even if they made a remade version of 2, they could add a lot of the newer stuff, like they could add Golden Freezer, or they could do a Golden Freezer storyline, they could add, you know, they could put like they could put like the Beast Mode Gohan into the story, as well as add him as a character. They could do the Dragon Ball Z superhero movie as a plot. Imagine doing that as a plot. Like imagine if the Red Ribbon Army came back, or imagine if history got changed again, and imagine if Red Ribbon Army wasn't destroyed when Goku was a kid, or something. You know. It'd just be interesting. Give me a sec. Oh, that's good. Well, we know what going right. You keep me posted about that, because if that, like, let's say they were like, oh, in 2030 or something, that's another 3 years away, 4 years away. If they said, oh, by 2028 or 2029 we're gonna have Xenoverse 3, what I could then do, I could play 1 and 2 before that came out. Like the way State of Decay 3 is rumoured to be coming out next year. I've already played 2 and I'm excited for 3. I keep forgetting to plug the door. Oh shit, I forgot to check the fuses. Oh boy. Alright. And anyway, I do apologise, this has been mostly me talking, everybody. I know it's not been a lot very scary. It's mostly been me gabbing. But you know what, at the end of the day, I've had a lot to talk about. And I think people, as I got told earlier, it doesn't matter what I do or what I play. If people enjoy it, they enjoy it, even if it's me talking for 3 hours. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Well, keep me updated, Guma, because I'd be very interested in that. Even if I played 1 and then I skipped 2 and went to 3, at least if I got an idea of how the story was. I don't know. I'd wait. Yeah, I always check the store to see like what's on offer. I mean, that's how I got Sherlock Holmes Year 1 for like £3. Because that was, I'm sure that game was only like a year ago or something like that, and it was on offer for like £3 or something, so I got it on offer. Yeah, I want to start doing more like, oh, it's literally as you walk in. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I want to start doing more murder mystery like games that'll probably be Twitch exclusive for me. That means no uploading to YouTube. And I also want to do more horror maybe games, and if they've got extreme violence or nudity or anything in them, I would play them on Twitch. And you know what? I wanna start playing or getting into Outlast Trials as well. And the good thing is they've got like they've got a sensor, nudity sensor option, and they've said they've put that in for people who stream the game. You know what, Goomer? Like, and that's why I love the way I do games. I play games that I've either never played or that I've always wanted to play. Like with Dishonored 2. I didn't play Dishonored 1. And I've never played Dishonored 2. And I was more keen to play Dishonored 2 because it was the more up-to-date game, and plus it had 2 campaigns in it where you could pick from 2 characters, and I liked that. And then that came to Game Pass I think a year ago or something. I was like, you know what, I want to play it. And I never played Batman Arkham Knight ever, and I wanted to play that, and I played it. And I never played Control, and that was on Game Pass as well, and I played Control Ultimate Edition. I'm sorry. No. Get back, I say. Okay, 7.2. Wait, well, you know what, Goomer? That's why I like streaming so much. Because eventually I will get to play games that I've never played, or I will get to play games that I've always wanted to play. I feel like last year alone, I've got to play more games in the last year that I'd never get round to playing. I mean, I know I'll never get round to playing them anyway, because to buy the amount of games you want to buy, you'd end up having to take a mortgage out just to buy them. You'd end up having to take like a loan off the bank just to buy the games. You'd be walking into a bank and be like, oh, are you getting this loan to buy a house or a car? You'd be like, nope, I'm just using this money to buy like 1,000 games in one go. No. I think that the good thing about being like a streamer and a gamer, even though you get to play games you've never played or games you wanted to play, you also get to pick maybe like the best choices. Yeah, it's definitely in here. Oh yeah. I mean to be fair with you, Goomer, I would normally only buy, I'll be honest with you, I would only buy about 3 or 4 games a year. So far, including the Christmas period when the Black Friday offers were on, I bought The Witcher, I bought Kill It With Fire 2, I bought Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1 recently. What else? And I bought Assassin's Creed Unity as well, and I've also bought some DLC content for Assassin's Creed Syndicate as well. And there's at least 2 games in May that I'm looking at. I'm looking at Lego Batman, you know, that new one coming out, and James Bond. And I'm gonna have to buy one and then buy the other at a later date, because if I buy both, it'll be like £100, and I'm not gonna spend £100 on 2 games. And then later on in the year, you've got the next, and then in March you've got the new WWE game, which I'm interested in, but I don't know when I'm going to buy that. You've got GTA, the next GTA in November, that I'm definitely going to be buying. So basically, mate, this year alone I could buy 3, maybe 4 normal priced games, unless I wait for them to go cheaper. I'm telling you, mate, if you buy more than 4 games a year, yeah, if you're paying full price for these games, you're paying over £100. Oh shit, hang on a minute, I didn't check what the fuse was. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Oh God. Because I can't work out, Goomer, if the pound is stronger than the dollar now, or if the dollar is stronger than the pound. I don't know. Oh God. Do you want me to Google it quickly, or do you want to Google it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not even sure what the pound to the euro is. I'm not sure what the conversion is to the euro either. I've watched. I know, like. Oh. Oh. So that means if it was £100 UK money, that means it'd be $140 then. Oh, no, Goomer. I'll quickly explain. When we call a pound a quid, when we call pounds quids, like, let's say, you know, if we say, oh, that's like 10 quid or 100 quid or whatever, the word quid is just a slang term. Instead of saying, like, pounds all the time, like, instead of saying £1 or £100 or £200, we just use slang. I don't know if we say quid more up here in the north, or if it's said all over, just the right amount. I don't know. I honestly think up north, I think we use more slang up here than what we're meant to. But you know what, mate? If there's anything British that you're not sure about, or if there's a word I use, or if there's a phrase I use, and you're not sure about what it means, then you just let me know and I'll explain. I even have to explain to Ray sometimes as well, because I'll say something in chat or when we've done a collab, and I'll get excited about something, or I'll just start talking and I'll say something, and I'm sure Ray said to me a few times, or she's got confused and asked me what it meant, and I've had to explain. But I don't mind explaining at all, mate. I'd rather people ask questions. Give me a sec. Oh, why did I? Oh shit! Why did I bring the stuff in? I should have just dumped it on the floor. Too busy talking, as usual. We might make this our last game, really, because I've just looked at the time. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I honestly don't. Has it been 3 hours already? I think it has. So we might make this our last game, everybody. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I mean, yeah, we'll get to 1, and then I might end. I'll see how I feel, and I'll see how everyone else feels. Put you on the floor. Let's go and get some more stuff. See, this is why I like games like this anyway, because you can just talk. To be honest with you, Goomy, yes and no. Because I've watched a few like American comedy shows and films and stuff growing up, and you know I watch them now, and I do know some words. So I don't know everything from like American slang. You know, I kind of watch a little bit of both, or I've watched more UK comedies and stuff like that on TV. You know, I'm not too clued up on certain words from America, unfortunately. Although I do know a little bit of American slang, but not much. And I'm only saying that if I ever ask you or Ray or Emmy, you know, like if they like if you guys use a word and I say, can you just explain that to me, or can you explain what that means? Yeah. Right. Let's put things in here. Right. We know the ghost is in the main area of the cafe or the diner. You see, this is another thing about phasmophobia, because it's got a mixture of American words and UK words. My brain's kind of like 1 minute, it's trying to decide, like, do I call this a cafe, because that's the UK term for something like this, or do I call it a diner, what it says? You know, kind of like the whole thing with the lift or the elevator debate as well. Like, do I call? Because I've even seen like UK people call them elevators, and I call it a lift still. And I'm like, you know, can I use both terms? Are they understandable, or am I gonna have to explain to people? Right, let's put you there, Mr. Book. Are you here? Are you a man? Oh, okay, Groom. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Because in a lot of documentaries and in a lot of films, you don't you don't hear about, you know, there being the two in America. You only hear about the diners, and you know, and naturally, it's like I'm trying to think. Yeah, in my programs like Man versus Food, you don't hear them call it like a cafe or a calf. You hear it getting called like a diner or a restaurant. Yeah, yeah. I think as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think maybe cafes become an American thing as well, because I think America watches a lot of UK shows, and I think maybe they've heard the name cafe from like a UK show or a UK comedy, or something, and then they've just started calling, like, maybe they've started using that word because of that, because you'd be shocked. Because I've heard a lot of Americans, are now using UK names for things, because obviously they've now, heard them off like UK shows, they've heard them off UK films, they've heard them off even UK streamers. They've heard them call things certain names, and they've liked how we call things certain names. So yeah, you're right. And you know what? I'll tell you a bit of history, Boomer. The UK language is actually got bits of French in it. The UK language is made up of Nordic Vikings. It's made up of Celtic. It's made up of, I think, French, and it's made up of a little bit of German, and they've all mixed in together, and all them words and all them phrases are mixed in together, and like a lot of our words are actually from other countries. And also I think I don't know if we've got a few words from the Romans as well, because we were once invaded by the Romans. Yeah, and you know what? I also know the history of the Statue of Liberty as well, because the French made that, didn't they? And they gifted it to America. Right, come on, Ghost. I've got a microphone. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, Guma, both countries, America and the UK, they both have their own histories, they both have their own individual moments in time, you know, like both countries have a lot of history, not just with each other, they have a lot of history in general. And it's just, that's really cheap. 4 pence per acre. That was really cheap. I'll tell you one thing, Gooma. I wish land prices were still that cheap now. I wish houses were that cheap now. Reset. Put a crucifix in there. Definitely do not go without crucifix. Yeah, you know what? Definitely I'm going to make this our last game, because it's getting 10 to 1 now, and I do not want to keep... I know I could go till half 1, but I'll see how I feel. We'll get to 1, and I'll see how everyone feels, and I'll see how I feel. Okay, looking at the time, I've gone like I've gone longer than what I normally go, which is good. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Also, another thing as well is that for years well, we don't like, well, but France doesn't, well, our country and France have a lot of history. I think the most notable point in history, from our point of view, was basically when Napoleon was going to invade us, or he was going to invade the UK, or something like that, or he was going to take an army and invade the UK. I don't know why he didn't, or how it didn't come to pass. But apparently, like, the UK and France, I don't know how our relationship with them is now, although apparently, like, I don't know. But, but apparently, like, for years, the UK and France went to war for years, especially in medieval times. Oh no, you stupid bloody idiot. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh. Did you see his body? Did you see his body? Oh my god, that was horrible. Yeah, that was horrible. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I know it's not all about looks and everything, but Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I would not go after someone like him. I'm sorry. I know beauty is only skin deep and all that stuff, but there's a limit. Jesus Christ. His skin was literally hanging off. Yeah, do you know what, Guma? I'm actually interested in all that kind of history and stuff. I'm interested in, like, history like the Romans, World War II, the Vikings. I'm his, I'm interested in medieval stuff as well. I just like history in general, mate. Oh, yeah, yeah, he threw the flipping camera. Oh no, that's not that camera. That's the. Oh no, wait, I haven't put the camera in there. Stupid me. I was thinking, crap, he's powerfully through the camera. Oh no, shit, I didn't put the salt in there. Yeah. Well, I am going to make this our last game, everybody. Although I might do. I'll see how I feel and see how everyone feels. Okay. Oh shit, I've got no. Shit, I've got no sanity. Jesus Christ. I'm taking both of them. That's all right, mate. Well, I'm gonna be ending literally in like 5 minutes anyway. I think. I think if I'm lucky, I might just be. Um, if I'm lucky, Boomer, I might. Well, this will be our last game anyway, so I'm gonna raid out after this, I think. But you know what? I really enjoyed just talking, mostly. Are you here? Are you young? Are you old? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Can I turn the music on? No, I can't. Oh! Get away! I don't think he likes me talking. You're a waste of a ghost. Oh, shit. Scared me half to death, you did. Are you here? Answer me. I'm not scared of you. No. I mean, it's bearing the crucifix. Is it stepped in the salt? It's not stepped in the salt. Oh, no. I don't. Oh. Let me out. Let me out. Shit. Oh, I'm out. Oh god. This might have to be a complete bloody guess. Oh yeah, I've only got 23% left. I don't. Have I got any evidence? I don't know. I've got any evidence. Hmm. I haven't got any evidence at all. I might just have to guess, I think. You know what? I'll just guess. I'm just gonna guess. I think because he was mainly coming after me in the dark, it might be a mare because they're more likely to hunt in the dark. So give me a sec. Where's the mare? Oh, give me a sec. Mare. Oh. See mare. I'm just gonna vote a mare. You know, I think at the end of the day, it did look like a mare because he was attacking me in the dark. I mean, I know it's another, oh, he's got no evidence, he's just done a random guess.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
You
ready for
alright?
you.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, hi, Raiders. Oh, hi. Hey. Oh, hi, my automatic shout-outs worked. Oh, that's great. Um, yeah, hang on a minute. How are you, everyone? I'm Funny Lad Gaming Parlour. Welcome to my parlour. I'm the Lord and Master of the Gaming Parlour, or the gaming, which is a room in the manor, basically. Well, you're now one of my lords and ladies. Congratulations. How are you, Pale? And what was everyone streaming? I'm doing good, Pale. I'm doing good. This is the first time you've raided me. Thank you. I've never had you raid me before, and oddly enough, you've just caught me literally as I'm about to raid out myself. I'm just about to end stream, literally. Oh, hi, Heavy Monkey. You too. God, everyone's coming in just as the party's wrapping up. Right. Uh, what were you streaming tonight, Pearl? Pearl's Pearl's a very good Pearl's a lovely streamer. Pearl um is a UK VTuber who is I've I've never fully worked out, is your character a cat? I've never worked it out. Or a lion or something. I've never fully worked out. I think it's a cat, isn't it? I was calling it something. I was calling you something else for years. No problem, Heavy, no problem. There you go, mate, there you go. Do you know what? I'm glad you raided in, Pale, because now I know my automatic shout out for people who raid actually works. So, and my raid message works as well. Oh, you're a fox. Ah, I see. Do you know what? That was it. I thought for years you were a cat. That was what I've literally been a part of your community like for 2 years or something like that, and I thought you were a cat all these years, and I was like, oh god, oh yeah, like Pearl's a really lovely cat VTuber, and then I think there was that one time where I said, oh what kind of cat are you? And you said, I'm not a cat. I've never been a cat. I'm a fox. But yes, Raiders, welcome in. I'm running like Gaming Parlour. I'm a UK based faceless streamer. I play a variety of games. As you're watching, I play Phasmophobia, both alone and with friends, and I do collabs on Phasmo as well. I also play occasionally Marvel Rivals. I play the Sims 4 as well. I've been doing a playthrough of that. Very entertaining. I'm also doing a playthrough of Dishonored 2 and doing Corvo's side as well. I'm also playing Helldivers, which I love. I'm playing Helldivers 2. And I actually think, and I know this might be this is just my opinion, but I think it's just as fun as COD, if not more so. It's got its fun moments. And oddly enough, I think next week I'm doing another stream of Helldivers 2 because we've got a big update next week. I'm also going to be doing another stream of Grounded 2 if my friends are available. Because I only did a single stream of it, and we haven't streamed it since because a lot of things happened in real life, and plus it didn't get updated as often, and I didn't want people watching. I didn't want people to watch us just gathering materials. When you play a game like Grounded, you want scares, you want action, you want terror. But yes, I play a variety of games, not very well, though I do try my best. I'm very eccentric. I love tea, especially. I've got a cup of Earl Grey right here. There's nothing that makes me stand out as being from the UK, drinking a cup of Earl Grey. But yes, if you like what you see, and if you don't mind a gamer and a streamer who isn't very good at games, although he makes up for it with trying and his personality and his chatterbox kind of talking, and he just likes to ramble like the way I'm rambling now, consider giving me a follow. And for anyone who wants to know, I do have a streaming YouTube VODs channel where I put all my streaming VODs. Give me a second, and I've got a Twitter as well, and I've got a Blue Sky. There's my socials for anyone who wants to check them out. But yes, all my streams go on my YouTube channel unedited, so any bloopers, any swearing, any mistakes are all just put on there for everyone to enjoy. Yeah. Do you know what, Pale? Oddly enough, you're one of the many streamers that I hope to collab with. As I said to my friend Gooma earlier on, I've got so many VTuber people who I follow or who I know that a dream collabs and who I want to collab with and play with, and stuff like that. Adorable tiger. God, you've just come in at the tail end of my stream. I was just welcoming in all the raiders, and I was just, let me give you a shout out. I was just explaining to everyone the kinds of games I play, and I was saying about my my VODing YouTube channel, and I was saying about the Helldivers 2 update coming Tuesday. And we've got a new war bond coming as well. I only bought the Stealth Regiment one, I think 2 weeks ago. We've now got another one coming in. I don't know what it's called. It's basically like the people are calling it like the Loud and Proud, or the Going kind of guns blazing war bond, and you've got a hammer in it that's got a bloody rocket attached to it. It's basically the same one from the Fallout TV show. But I was saying to my friend Goom on stream earlier, I said I can't wait to get this war bond and stream it. I'll be like, I want a hammer. I want to be able to just smash everyone in Helldivers. I would love to take that hammer and just smash a bug, smash an illuminate, smash a bot, even smash a teammate. Do you know what? There's a simple trick. There's a simple way of if you turn your notifications on. I'm sure if you go on my channel page and you go to the bell for the notifications tiger, it'll have you can be notified for always be notified, personalized, limited, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you put your notifications on your Twitch, not on your Twitch, on my page, if you put the bell onto either always or personalised, it should tell you every time I go live. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know, honestly, why it's not notified you if I was live. Because I think I was like a minute late. I went live at like 9:30 or just after 9:30. So I don't know why it didn't notify you. Yeah, like honestly, I think the Twitch app does have issues, and I think that's a certain thing. But yes, everybody, as I was saying throughout the stream, I've got so many plans for this year. There's games I want to play. I want to start doing Twitch exclusive playthroughs, which means they're not going on YouTube, which means because of that I can do more adult kind of game. Even though I do adult stuff anyway, I can do games that have like if they have maybe violence or a bit of nudity, or if it's a murder mystery game or something, it'll be Twitch exclusive, which means it'll be exciting. Or if it's a horror game. And I also want to get some moderators as well for my Twitch at some point this year. And also at some point this year as well, I'm thinking, because a lot of people have been asking, I'm very tempted to make a community Discord where people can hang out, and where it'll have a few basic channels, and that if I'm ever not streaming, or if I ever can't stream due to, I don't know, illness or something like that, or or if I'm unwell, or if something's going on and I can't stream, then at least you can keep in touch with me on that. Yeah, I've just got a lot of ideas for this year. Oh, and also for for anyone who doesn't know, I didn't stream last night on Friday night. I went out with family. We went out for a lovely meal. Then we went to a Beatles tribute night, and the group were really good, and they played a lot of the Beatles music. Um, I didn't know they played a lot of music that I like, or a lot of the songs I like. I didn't know they were by the Beatles. I didn't know that. And then obviously after that, me and my family went to karaoke afterwards, and it was just a really good night, all in all. Okay, everybody. I think we're gonna raid out. Oh, Pearl. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Definitely. We'll have to. We'll have to arrange something. Definitely. You know, it could be anything. It could be Marvel Rivals together. It could be Phasmophobia. It could even be Helldivers. I'm even gonna buy supermarket simulator at some point this year as well. It could even be that.